Today we're in Menton on board this 27-meter Leopard built in year 2000. She is a well-kept example of open, fast cruiser concept that Leopard is famous for.
Yeah, absolutely right, Emma. And also welcome from my side. I think this is a truly iconic yacht in good shape. And actually, let's find out with a quick tour if the shape is really that good. And I mean, this is really one of the golden days, the yachts of the golden days, where the Rodriguez family was selling the Mangustas and the Leopard like piece of cake. Everybody wanted to have a piece of that lifestyle, of that alfresco Italian yachting experience. So let's have a look.
Yeah, let's check out this yacht. So here we are at the aft of the boat, where you can see this transom door in classic round shape of Leopard. Behind this door there is a garage where there is storage for Williams 325. And we have the central passerelle, which is quite solid, correct?
Yeah, it actually acts also as the crane to lift the tender inside. So basically how this works is you pull the gangway inside, open the garage, and then the gangway comes out again, and basically you can attach the tender to the gangway, and then it acts as a crane to put the tender into the water.
And going forward, we have this beautiful lounge area, which is like a private beach club. You see how generous space is, so many cushions, and I really like this yellow vivid color, which reminds me of vacation on Amalfi Coast or Capri with lemons and blue water.
For me, it's totally the limoncello, and I imagine myself here with, let's say, this drink Aperol Spritz, you know, lying here in the sun, looking out on the turquoise water and just waiting for the next jump into the water. I mean, it's so classic Italian yachting lifestyle.
And look how it's beautifully set up, because apart of having the sun awning just above the sunbathing area, here you have already the open dining area and also saloon. You have the coffee tables, dining table on the rise and fall mechanism. And although being completely open, this space is protected because you see the roof, which is actually retractable and can be opened, and it's protected from the wind on the sides.
So let me put in also a comment about the condition of the wood and the table situation here. So let me hand over the camera quickly to Emma. So if you look at the wood, I mean, obviously it's a boat from 2000, from the year 2000, which is 22 years old. But the wood is actually really in good shape, so you can see in those details that they took great care of the whole boat. And we'll also see that later in the engine room. And basically, those are on a manual raise and fall mechanisms where you pull that lever down, and then you can push down the table or pull it up a little bit. And this is the same for the table over here. Now you're wondering, why is this a coffee table setup and this is a dining table setup? Well, there's basically a solution for this, that you can put also a big tabletop, which is stored nicely away in this locker, basically. So you can pull it out and then fold it up and put it on these two coffee tables. So you have a double dining table arrangement where you can obviously fit a lot of people for a big dinner.
Moving to the midsection of the boat, here we find more storage on this side, on port and starboard. And here actually they just fitted a new ice maker. You can check it out.
Wow, it's really new. They even didn't remove the foil. So yeah, that's good.
And here, as a tradition, in the center we have a bar, which is very nice because we have two fridges for beverages here, a sink, so you can prepare also some dishes, the coffee machine, additional storage here. And of course, moving forward, we have the iconic Helm Station. So maybe you want to show us a bit and explain.
Yeah, if you can hold the camera. I mean, this is really, as you said, this is the iconic Helm Station with the three signature seats on the high bench. So you overlook the sea, and this is also the look that you get from behind. You see basically the seats and then those windows. So that's always like, wow, that's like seats in a space shuttle. And also, if you sit here, you can really kind of, you know, imagine yourself piloting this powerful machine through the water with the big MTU engine levers, where these big beasts are at your fingertips. And then over here, you go up and down to adjust the trim of the Arneson surface drive shafts, which are hydraulically operated. So they go left and right, up and down with hydraulic rams, which means if you get a bit of experience, you can actually trim it so that on the cruising speed of 26 knots, you only reach like 75% load of the engines, which is, you know, good and will save you some fuel. And that's also something about the Arneson surface drives, which is with surface drives propeller. So they take air to produce cavitation, normally don't want cavitation. What is cavitation? It's air bubbles on the surfaces of the propeller blades, which allows them to move quicker through the water. That's why they call surface drives, because they're half submerged, take some air from the top part of the propeller circle and then take the air with them to produce this cavitation. So rest of the cockpit is very clean, very well arranged. Everything is within reach. You've got the Simrad autopilot. They installed a little a new chart plotter over here. The rest I think is quite original, but it still works, which speaks for itself as of the quality. And then up here you have also more controls and indications. And I mean, you really feel like in a space shuttle from the year 2000, how everything is arranged. And yeah, but I like it because also it's very accessible on the side doors. You can quickly peek outside to see where you're in the marina, how you're maneuvering, putting the fenders, going to the front and communicating also with maybe your deckhand if you drive it yourself, or for the captain for the ease of use. So, I mean, they're really well built. I like to say KISS, keep it simple, and that's what you get here. You get a good quality, well-arranged boat, and that's what Leopard is famous for.
Let's see the bow, which we can access through the port side doors.
Yeah, and important to mention is basically the height of this railing, the beam of the walkways, which provides you safe and comfortable access to the bow area.
And it's very generous space because you can see the sunbathing area is just humongous here. And it's the place where you want to be while cruising on this boat, because you just breathe fresh air, enjoy the sea. It's an amazing experience.
And it's really large. I mean, I have to say it's probably 2 by 4 meters, and with the high sides, it's also well protected.
And then here on the sides, we have the storage space here and there. It's a lot of storage.
That's important to mention. It's really very deep, very large, and then also, of course, you have the sound system, and then some more storage here in the front. And then let's talk about the anchor arrangement. You have double anchor, both with 100 meters of chain, access to the chain lockers, and then you have a nice cleat and mooring arrangement, so that basically you can take the mooring in through those holes, and it's not scratching the hulls or anything. Very classic but efficient setup.
Now I want to show you the lower deck with master and guest cabins. Coming down the staircase from the main deck, we arrive to the lower deck where we find this beautifully arranged saloon. So let me show you around. Here on the starboard side we have beautiful dining table, which has sofa around it. It has big windows on both sides of the boat, which allows a lot of natural light to come in. On the port side we have sofa lounge, 2 coffee tables on the rise and fall mechanism. It has TV set and the Bose speakers in the corners of the boat. And personally, to me, it gives really cozy, homey feeling. So I feel like I'm at home.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, for me, I get the impression of a very classic, high-quality Italian hotel. That's kind of how I feel. And it smells nice. It has a good vibe to it. So immediately you feel very comfortable. And then also this gets really into the detail with these golden light switches. And there's so many little nice things that just make you feel like it's everything high quality, even the door handles and all this stuff. So I actually like it.
Here we are in the master cabin, the very spacious full beam master cabin, which has the same classic rich interior that we just saw in the saloon. The master cabin has the ensuite bathroom with a shower.
Yeah, the same details on the sink with these golden appliances. And then
an interesting feature that it also has the separate sink. You can see it right here, which we call a ladies' sink. You can do
that's
some makeup
nice.
here.
Yeah.
And there is also wardrobe with a lot of space actually.
Yeah, a lot of storage. That's important to put all the clothes of the ladies, obviously.
Of course.
And then you have a cosmetic table. Yeah, I mean, it's a very classic master cabin. There's not much to say. And you have a little bit of milky lacquer here, but it's not too much. I mean, it's very good shape for the age of the boat also, I would say. So all in all, yeah, beautiful. Now let me show you the forward section of the lower deck, which on the starboard side has this VIP double bed cabin with some storage behind this locker, the ensuite shower and bathroom behind this door. And then if we continue forward, we have another guest cabin, which is with the twin beds. So here you have probably for the kids or for some other guests, depending on how you set up your boat. And then again, you have an ensuite shower and toilet with the beautiful stone tops and the golden details. And here you can see there's an intersection. This is where the crew area starts, and you can separate it with this sliding door. And then going forward, it opens up for the galley that is well equipped with a dishwasher, a Bosch top to cooking top. Then you have the oven, you have a washing machine, large fridge and freezer combination, lots of storage, natural light coming in. Obviously, you can see it's used, but it's still in very good shape. So you can also feel here that the owner and the crew loves to take good care about the boat. Then here is a day head and a crew shower and toilet. And then you have two crew cabins forward. So this one on the starboard side is with two beds and also a hatch to go outside to the front deck. So the crew can actually come inside here. And then also there's another cabin that now acts kind of as a sofa and the entrance here with the hatch. But you could have up to 3 crew on this boat. So down here in the engine room, you have the central switchboard panel. On the starboard side, a 25 kilowatt generator. And then you have the hydraulic pack for the garage door opening. And in the middle, of course, you have those beasts, each with 1,000 to 800 horsepower, 1,800 MTU engines. And then the hydraulic pack for the passerelle, the air conditioning unit, and a second generator with 18 kilowatt, and obviously the fresh water pump, and then also a water maker membrane on the back. And then you have 2 hatches and ladders leading down to the engine room.
We're at the end of the video. And our conclusion is that this boat is a good value for money. She is VAT paid, she offers very spacious, well set up exterior spaces and cozy interior, and she's really well kept.
Yeah, and speaking about the condition, I mean, the owner invested quite some money this year to do a W5 service on the engines, which basically means they completely take off the top of the engine, take out the crankshaft, cylinders and the injectors. Everything has been overhauled, put back together, so you get the peace of mind to get a boat in technically good condition. Now, about the cosmetics, I would also say she's way above average of similar yachts from the same age. And I think all in all, as you said, it's really good value for money.
It's a good package. So if you would like to visit this boat personally, please give us a call, send us email. We will be happy to arrange your visit on this boat in Menton, France. And thank you for watching the video.
Thank you very much. We speak yachting. Let's talk.